Today I'm doing the story time, Tell Me a Story. And that is a story time for 3.5 to 5-year-old children that we have here at the main and branch libraries. Today I'm going to do a couple of books about puppies. And of course one of the most famous puppies that you all know is Clifford. And so I'm going to start off with a Clifford book, and it's called The Story of Clifford. It is by Clifford is created by Norman Birdwell, and it's published by Scholastic Press. On Birdwell Island, the sun is always shining and there is always a new adventure on the horizon. That's because Emily, Elizabeth, and Clifford, the big red dog, live there. And when you're friends with a dog like Clifford, all your adventures are big. Emily, Elizabeth, and Clifford have been together and best friends ever since he was a puppy. And here he is eating his dinner. Clifford used to be little. He was so little he could be in Emily Elizabeth's lap, but then he began to grow and grow and grow. Now Clifford and Emily Elizabeth spend every day laughing, pretending, and telling stories. Clifford and Emily Elizabeth always have so much fun together. That's because they are best friends. One morning, Clifford was feeling extra playful. "Let's have a parade," he said. "A parade?" Emily Elizabeth asked. "What are we celebrating?" "It just feels like a parade sort of day," said Clifford. Emily Elizabeth grinned. "That's a great idea. It'll be our very own Birdwell Island parade." So, Emily, Elizabeth, and Clifford got to work getting the stuff ready for the parade. They blew up balloons and painted a banner. The banner said, "The Big Birdwell Island Parade," and here are the balloons that they blew up. Later on, their friend, Sam, stopped by. "Can I join you?" asked Sam. "Sure," said Clifford. It was time for the parade to start. Emily, Elizabeth, and Sam got into place. Clifford led the way. Woof, woof. Happy smiles and Clifford's bark started the beat. Off went the 3-person parade. And of course all the neighbors are watching and waving to them. The parade started past the park. Emily, Elizabeth, and Sam spotted their friends Jack and Pablo. They were playing fetch with Clifford's doggy pals Bailey and Tucker. And of course they joined. "We're having a Birdwell Island parade," Emily Elizabeth shouted. "Come on and join us." "A parade?" they said. "Oh boy, you know I love parades." "We're in," said Bailey. And off they all went. Clifford led his friends past the docks and toward Mrs. Clayton and the Birdwell Island Library boat. "How exciting," Mrs. Clayton said when she saw them. "You're having a Founder's Day parade." "It's not a Founder's Day parade," Emily Elizabeth giggled. "It's just for fun." "But today is the day Birdwell Island was founded," Mrs. Clayton told them. "So your parade is right on time." Emily Elizabeth gasped. "Clifford, our Birdwell Island parade turned into a Birdwell Island birthday parade." The kids made a quick change on their banner. So they added the word birthday on front of the word parade, and then they marched on. They were ready to tell everybody they saw that today was Birdwell Island's birthday. When the parade reached the town square, Mrs. Ellerby stopped traffic. She's the little traffic police here, so they could cross. Drivers waved, and some even shouted, "Happy birthday, Birdwell Island." Soon, the friends arrived at Emily Elizabeth's parents' gift shop. And when she went in, she asked her father for a flag, and he found one perfect for her parade. "Our Birdwell Island flag is going to be perfect," she said. With the flag in hand, Emily Elizabeth, Clifford, and their friends were ready to continue the fun. But as soon as they got outside, they stopped. They stared. They couldn't believe their eyes. A large group of townspeople were outside holding their own balloons, banners, and confetti. It looked like the whole town had gathered to meet them and join the parade. "We heard you're having a Birdwell Island parade," they said, "to celebrate the island's founding. And we want to join you," everybody shouted. Emily, Elizabeth, and Clifford were so happy. "Of course," she said, "a Birdwell Island birthday parade is even better when everyone on Birdwell Island joins us." And there they are, marching along behind Clifford, having a great time. And they ended up at the park, and I'm sure that they're going to have a nice picnic. Emily Elizabeth gave Clifford a big hug. "Thank you," she said. "For what?" Clifford said. "It's for just because," she said. "The parade was for Birdwell Island's birthday, but it wouldn't be Birdwell Island without you." And the other books I'm going to read today are about dogs. The first one is really about a pigeon who wants a dog. It's The Pigeon Wants a Puppy, and it is by Mo Willems and is published by, let me see, oh my goodness, I can't find it. Pigeon Press, it says. The Pigeon Wants a Puppy. It's published by Hyperion Books. "Hello," says the pigeon. "How are you?" "I'm fine," says the pigeon. "Thanks for asking. By the way, do you know what I want? What I've wanted forever? At least since last Tuesday. I want a puppy. A puppy. A little puppy. Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of it. I promise. I'll water it once a month." "What?" Everybody knows that puppies need plenty of sunshine and water. "Oh, I get it," says the pigeon. "You don't want me to be happy. Is that the reason why you don't want to give me a puppy? You don't want me to take a piggyback ride on my puppy or play tennis with my puppy? You just don't understand. I'm a puppy-loving pigeon." "Oh, puppies. I want a puppy right here, right now." "Whoop! What's that? Is it possible? Have my dreams come true? Whoop, whoop," he hears in the distance. "Ah! Look at that. He's scared of it. It's huge," he says. "The teeth, the hair, that wet nose, the slobbery, the claws." I mentioned the teeth, right? Really, I had no idea that dogs were that big. And look how big that dog is. He's bigger than the pigeon, right? "I've changed my mind," said the pigeon. "I want a walrus." And look at this. there, a walrus arrives in a box for the pigeon. And I have another dog book that says, I want a dog just like the pigeon. This little girl wants a dog. This book is by John Agee, and it is published by Random House. Here's the little girl with her dad. No, it's not her dad, it's the animal shelter. Welcome to Happy Dale Animal Shelter. Are you looking for a porcupine? A weasel? I've got an adorable armadillo. No, thank you, says the little girl. I want a dog. A dog is an excellent choice. A dog makes an excellent pet. But wouldn't you prefer to have this awesome anteater? No, says the little girl. Well, how about this baby baboon? It doesn't go woof, but it chases a ball, just like a dog would. How about this python? It doesn't have legs, but it slithers over when you call it. I don't want a python, she says. How about this frog? It can hide a bone, and it barks at passing cars just like a dog. That's not true. Frogs don't bark or hide bones, and besides, I want a dog. Look what I found. A goldfish. It wags its tail and knows how to play dead just like a dog. Mister, that goldfish is not playing dead. It's dead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring you a dead goldfish. That's okay. I don't want a goldfish. I want a dog. Very well. Wait right here. I'll get you a dog. Here's the dog. Mister, this is not a dog. This is a lizard dressed up to look like a dog. Hey, you're right. But you could train it to go woof woof. I don't want to train a lizard to go woof woof. I want a dog that goes woof woof. Would you consider this albatross, this kangaroo, this darling wombat? No, 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 and no. Excuse me, mister. I have one simple question. Do you have any dogs? Well, I'm sorry to say, he says, I don't. Well then, I'm leaving right now, she says. Wait! Before you go, would you please tell me what's so special about a dog? Sure, a dog is loyal, loving, smart, cuddly, goofy, courageous, and it's the best friend you could ever have in the whole world. Actually, I might have the perfect pet. It's not a dog, but it sounds exactly like what you just described. No, stop, please, don't bother. I just want a dog, she said. And look what he brings in. This is Lucinda. She eats 20 pounds of fish every day and needs to swim in at least 3,000 cubic feet of salt water. Oh my God, is that a walrus? So what do you think? I'll take her, says the little girl. And she puts him on her wagon and takes him home. Wow, who ever heard of an animal shelter that didn't have a dog? But look how much fun she's having with her walrus, playing in her swimming pool and sleeping together at night. The pigeon would love that walrus. Boys and girls, next week it will be Miss Shelley doing the story time.